Hello, fellow Columbans. Today, Episcopalians join Christians all over the world in observing Holy Cross Day, a feast day perhaps not widely known that honors Jesus' offering and sacrifice of his life on the cross in love for us. The cross is a central image of our faith, though we may not pause very often to reflect on how it speaks to us. As a child, I was drawn to other images that helped make me aware of God's love. Scenes like the manger in the Bethlehem stable, the 5 loaves and 2 fish that feed thousands, the shepherd searching for 1 lost sheep out of 100, the doubtful disciples catching a net full of fish. Those images helped me see God's abundant love. As I grew older, I came to understand that paradox is an aspect of life, that grief and joy, cruelty and tenderness, defeat and hope all exist side by side. In that sense, the cross has become more precious to me as a sign of God's readiness to experience humanity's suffering while offering us the promise of renewal and ceaseless love. Gazing at it makes me feel humble and thankful and hopeful. The image of the cross has inspired believers since the beginning of the Jesus movement. Among symbols of the world's major religions, the cross stands out in its starkness, a somber reminder that the founder of our faith was executed as a criminal. Christians, of course, revere the cross as a sign not only of Jesus' solidarity with the world's brokenness, but of the limitless power of God's grace. The observance of Holy Cross Day marks the discovery in Jerusalem in the 4th century of part of a cross reportedly unearthed during excavations near the site of Jesus' crucifixion. The relic is commemorated in what came to be the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, said to be built over the place known as Calvary or Golgotha, in the nearby tomb where Jesus' body was laid. I'm grateful to have visited this church, walking with other pilgrims down steep steps to a chapel near the spot where the relic was reportedly found. It is a deeply moving experience to stand where such world-changing events took place. And yet, surely, we don't need to go to Jerusalem or to hear about tangible evidence of Jesus' cross in order for the cross to touch and transform our lives. Like millions of Christians, I believe Jesus entered human history to reveal the nearness of God and to proclaim God's kingdom as a realm of love and justice, repudiating the corrupt values and power structure that govern our world. For resisting that system, Jesus was punished on the cross. Yet his ministry and presence were not canceled by the cross. Through the resurrection, Jesus opened for us the way to eternal life in God. No matter how we understand this mystery, the cross signifies we are people beloved by God in a world where evil, injustice, and even death never have the last word. The writer Parker Palmer offers a perspective on the cross that I find helpful. The cross represents the way in which the world contradicts God. We yearn for light and truth and goodness, and yet, when they come in human form, the world grows fearful and may kill the incarnation. But then the cross represents the way in which God contradicts the world. No matter how often the world says no, God is present with an eternal yes, bringing light out of darkness, hope out of despair, life out of death. As we reflect on the ways in which the cross speaks to our life of faith, I wish us all a blessed Holy Cross Day. Peace be with you.